We're on page 3, paragraph 7, condominium development disclosures. The seller has 7 days after acceptance to disclose to the buyer if his property is located in an HOA situation governing the property, and they have to provide all the CC&Rs, financials, and various documents from the property management company to see if the buyer wants to be subject to the rules and conditions and regulations that are in those documents. The last paragraph, paragraph 8, items included and excluded from the purchase price. It's important to note paragraph 8. It says, note to buyer and seller, items listed as included or excluded in the MLS, flyers, or marketing materials are not included in the purchase price or excluded from the sale unless specified in 8B or C. And what that means, for example, let's say the listing agent says, if you buy this great condo, the seller is going to include the stackable washer and dryer. Well, if you don't write in and request that stackable washer and dryer right down here on this line, then the seller is not obligated to give it. Even though it was in the MLS, even though it was on a flyer, if you do not write it into the purchase agreement, he does not have to deliver it. So make sure when you're on paragraph 8B, items included in the sale, if there are things that are typically looked at as personal items, such as the refrigerator, the washer, the dryer, a spa, cabinets in the garage that may not be attached to the wall, and your buyer is expecting those things, then you have to make sure that you include them on this line. They can be negotiable. As well as 8C, items excluded from the sale. Maybe there's an old tool shed in the backyard that your client doesn't want to have to deal with, and you can ask the seller to remove that item from the yard prior to closing. So that finishes page 3 of the purchase contract.